Hey everybody, it's me, Medicine Woman Cat. I hope everybody's doing good out there today. I'm just enjoying being outside. Look at it, it's just so green and beautiful and not 35 degrees, so that's a blessing. But I wanted to talk to you guys about how you're hanging on to your past and it's really deterring you from jumping onto that higher timeline that has a manifestation of the reality that you're looking for. And because you're holding on to old people, places, and things, it's really stopping the manifestation from coming forth. I understand you have people that you love and people you've loved for years, but sometimes those people are just not meant for the future that you are bringing in. And what you have to do is just lovingly release people. And it's not easy to do. Sometimes we stay in situations because of the history, but history alone is not enough to hold on to someone or something or some situation or even sometimes a location, part of the world you're living in, a particular house or just anywhere. So we have to really be able to operate in an untethered fashion, and it takes a brave, courageous, fearless soul to do so. Because when you're leaping into the unknown, you're leaping into a possibility that's endless, right? You're leaping into the flow with the divine, which you're floating into a situation that you don't know what's going to happen. But your higher self or your oversoul or the divine already has everything orchestrated in such a fashion that it's so smooth and easy to really get what you want. But you have to empty out in order to receive, right? I did a post on that yesterday. I think it was maybe just my voice speaking about the clearing out. If you want to check that out on my Instagram, joyful_healer, where I talk about clearing out in order to receive. So this is what many of you have to do. You have to clear out in order to receive what you want. And as painful as it is, it's a necessity. Now, sometimes God makes this really easy for you. People will actually tap out on their own. They'll vibrate out of your life slowly or gradually, and sometimes it's abruptly. And many times it becomes harder and harder to hold on to these people when they're not meant to go where we're going. It doesn't mean they're bad people. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means the alignment's no longer there for the future you're manifesting. And so it's time to lovingly let it go and just let it be what it is. I want to say this again. When someone is not meant for your future, it becomes harder and harder to hold on to that relationship, that friendship, that business partnership, whatever it is. And that's really a sign from the divine that, hey, this is not meant for where you're going to be at. Because when it's easy, it's where it's meant to be, right? If you're operating out of a higher frequency, you'll know what's meant to be and who's meant to be because it feels easy and it doesn't feel hard to grasp onto. When you feel like you're fighting for something so hard and you gotta grasp and you gotta try so hard, then it's really not for you, love. And it's all right. Because when you clear out, you're bringing in space for something so much more and so much bigger. Trust me and believe me when I say I've been working with energy and quantum field manifestations for quite a while. And I'm not just saying stuff just to say it. I'm talking about experience. So clear out so you can receive more. If you take nothing else from this message, clear out so you can receive more. Don't hold on to what and who is no longer holding on to you. Because guess who is holding you and guiding you? It's the divine. And so when you're in that space, you're in flow with the divine. Your manifestations come quicker and it feels better. Understand what feels better and what feels easy is where you need to be at. Blessings to you, and I'll see you in the next video.